warriors, I've got two very short messages for you, but actually the first one is excellent news. I have brought out some amazing free for 3 months astrology for you, which is unique just for you. So it's based on your time, place, and date of birth. It's not generic, it's specifically for you. It's your daily love horoscope. You can see what if it's a good day for love, a very detailed description of what's going on for you daily, and also a yearly horoscope, and on top of that, compatibility and soulmate charts. So you can get someone else, a lover or a friend, if you know their time, date, place of birth, you put that information in and you get a big thing just about the two of you's unique dynamic. And there are pages of wonder awaiting for you, totally free as my gift to you for 3 months. Just go to horoscope.co.uk. Please share it with your friends and enjoy. Hey Cancer, the month kicks off and it's all a little bit primal and intense. And that's because on the 4th we have a new moon, which, as we know as a Cancerian, every time the moon is doing anything, it has a big impact on you. In fact, get a diary, write down how you tend to feel on a new moon and full moon, and you can change your life just by doing that. It will be very revealing for you. Anyway, I digress. Back to this new moon. This new moon is in a very fated, intense, primal place for you. It's about you almost going through the birth canal again and coming out feeling more empowered. What in your life makes you, doesn't make you, but what makes you feel disempowered? And what do you give your power away to? Where do you feel that you are vulnerable? What are you frightened of standing in your power? What is chaining you? All of this may come up with this new moon, but frankly, you have the opportunity to overcome it. Okay, it's not as easy as that. I'm saying it in this way. I don't have to go through that experience. You do, but if you do it wisely and if you do it strongly, if you do it honestly, if you embrace your vulnerability, you will come out with the opportunity not only to be more powerful, but to have faced your demons and your fears and moved on. On top of that, you also can express your abundance more, or rather abundance is drawn to you more, and you have the opportunity to know that you are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of not feeling that you're just surviving all the time if you're going through that experience. It's a very profound new moon for you. Now the good news is this new moon has some really positive aspects to it. So it's got a touch of magic, it's got a touch of opportunity, it's got a touch of good fortune to it, and you, my Cancer friend, will benefit from that more than the other signs, because the moon's your ruler. It's going to say, yeah, take care of this one first. She's a moon child, they're a moon child. So, you know, that bodes very well for you on the 4th. Then on the 10th, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, opening you up to discussions that are really sort of spark you alive intellectually. You're buzzing with talking to people who are strange, unusual, different. Strange is a terrible word, but kind of, you know, people who are proud to be their unique self, and you're learning things. You may suddenly want to study, you may want to travel, you may decide to move country, areas, or just communicate with people far away that inspire you. In fact, if you're doing anything online, you might find you suddenly get an audience from a completely different place, and you're like, wow, I don't know how that happened. But if you want to draw an audience to you from a different place, very good time over the next couple of weeks. Now, we then have Mars conjunct Uranus. There's a lot of energy and fire and unpredictable things happening around your work as Mars and Uranus are kicking it off together. And you it may be really positive. You suddenly put your passion out there and people are going, wow, you know, I'm feeling that. Let's do something together. But if anybody crosses you when it comes to your career, you might lose your temper, like boom, just like that, which you don't necessarily normally do. But you're fired up and you're allowing yourself to believe that you've got that passion in your heart and believe that you've got that intensity. And so you're more, don't ruin it by just losing your temper randomly, but be aware of that. But also you've got the energy to push through and make things happen, and it could happen just like that. We then have Mars shifting signs and making you feel very sociable, very outgoing, and very determined again to achieve. There's a lot of energy pushing you towards getting out there, doing your thing, mixing with people, connecting with people, and you're feeling that in your soul this month, and you've got the energy to do it. When Venus conjuncts Saturn in your relationship zone, mid-month you might be thinking, well, what do I want to commit to? And you find yourself merging with someone or making a decision about what commitment means to you in relationships. You're taking your love life more seriously. You're taking all of your intimate relationships more seriously. And fingers crossed, you'll find the balance in a way that you haven't recently. The sun is shifting signs and again, shining on your adventurous zone. Mercury and Neptune are there. There's definitely a sort of soulful connection to people overseas or very different to you, strange and mysterious meetings that really are meant to be. We then have the full super moon in Virgo, and of course, that's another important event because it's a super moon, so you're fired up even more, and that's in your communication zone. You may get a text, a WhatsApp, a message or something that is really important. Use your intuition to kind of have an important conversation maybe on that day. But bear in mind, when there's a full moon, you're always more emotional. But there's definitely a message coming to you around that day that is very, very important. So you have to tune into that. Finally, we have Venus conjunct Pluto. A lot of intensity around your love life. I mean, Venus and Pluto, boom, boom, boom. Relationship zone can mean you might find yourself a bit obsessed. Avoid that. You might find yourself in a kind of sensual experience that blows your mind. You might just have this complete obsession again. I just said that, but just avoid that. Sort things out. Do not get hijacked by emotions. If you, like for instance, if we start to get obsessed with someone, we're giving our power away. Why are we giving our power away? Is there a part of ourselves that doesn't love ourselves? You know, work it through if you have any intense emotions. Is it about the current situation or is it something that happened to me in the past and, you know, like that wound is echoing through? All in all, an amazing month. Let's see what the tarot have to say. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's occurring for you. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you may have felt a little bit let down, hurt, stabbed in the back, nastiness may have happened to you. If that's the case, the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that you can't be hurt anymore. Look, he's even been stabbed in the ear roll. So it's like whatever has upset you, it's upset you to the point now where the only way is up. Nobody can betray you once they've betrayed you because the job is done. You know where you stand. You can then step in your power. So if you're entering February feeling betrayed, you know, ground yourself. Unless Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn stuck the knife in which case, bye-bye Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. But I believe this is a message for you to ground yourself so that you're very solid in the way that you react in circumstances where you feel let down. It looks to me as if there's someone younger or with very sort of immature energy that may have been messing with your mojo, poking you with their little sword, but really they're a page and you're a queen, baby. So, you know, be aware. Don't give your power away to somebody that is not as enlightened as you, or clearly they don't feel empowered. But whatever's going on with that person, they're not, you know, there's a communication problem that may be upsetting you. And this is, I would imagine, looking at this is a situation that's gone on for a while. And in February, you have the opportunity to turn it around. At the moment, it may just be a perpetual cycle of miscommunication, neither of you understanding each other. There are some wise women around you who can give you great advice. There's the opportunity to play, to experience a union of mates, really giving you advice and you having fun separate to that situation. There's definitely a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn energy around. Let me see if that's, yeah, it's great. So listen to the Taurus, Virgos or Capricorns who may have advice for you. You will not only come through, you will flourish. I love the Ace of Wands. It's a potent card. It's about getting your passion back. It's about trusting. It's about believing and coming through the Tower, the upheaval, the betrayal, holding your club. It's up to you to be the King of Cups, actually. So it doesn't matter what your gender is. It's about being a king, standing your ground, being grounded, and trusting that you don't have to necessarily do anything right now. The Hangman is like, wait, do not react on impulse to any situation that has been going on pre-February that caused you emotional distress. There's lots of people around you. The opportunity of other people coming into your life who are going to be significant. And I think that that just mirrors what the astrology says. Embrace the energy of the Empress, give birth to ideas, trust yourself, be relaxed in all of your communication with people. You are giving birth to an idea anyway. More Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn energy coming in, so that's definitely there. You may be feeling a bit defensive at the moment, but this is passing. It's all about how you handle it and not handling it in the same way that you have been handling it round and round and round. I'm just going to shuffle actually, because I think even the cards are going round and round in that tail. Okay, final card. Trust in the universe. The wheel is turning. There are changes coming. Changes that are meant to be for you. And yeah, you are becoming the knight, the king, and you're expressing all sides of yourself again. Yeah, and the queen. See, I told you, the knight, the queen, the king, all of them, this is what you're going to be when you're in your power. You're not reacting, you're finding your balance. And when you find your balance, you respond in a way that isn't, you know, and even the page you are. I mean, how amazing is that? You're getting yourself together and bringing everything in. And I believe there's a new energy coming to you that may be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, but certainly a very adventurous energy. That all seemed very specific. I don't know what you can take from that. I hope it resonated with you on some level. I send you so much love.